You could play like you did. You could fake like you did. It's an option. We're playing shadow right now. Let's be greedy. Strong grounder here. Grounder here. Not a hit up, as in we're like literally struggling to make contact with the ball. More of an intentional grounder. You got to like pinch the ball to the ground to get a grounder. I think we're above like me telling you how to ground the ball. You do this. Grounder up the wall. Maybe you didn't hit your grounder, or maybe you did. My ball. My boost. My solo play. You just did the hard work of faking and playing shadow defense. Yes, your teammate got the demo. They are out of boost. This is your solo play. Want you to be greedy. Instead of, oh, I'll be a good teammate. I'll let my teammate go. Let's see what teammate does. We're getting things going, Walsh. Appreciate you submitting every week. Makes my job easier. Hey, Walsh, you don't have to do this, but if you look at Loomis's replay, it's not exactly what I'm trying to do with you, but that'd be a good example of speed in like low champ. Oh, 100%, dude. You play faster, you make more mistakes. That's the whole point, right? The whole point is to make mistakes. I mean, I'm not trying to force stuff down your car, but for the most part, people who submit replays here like want to rank up, right? So I just like do the things to help you rank up. Playing like very smart and calculated, especially while being old. Not saying you're old, but like being in your late 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever it may be. The road up is gonna take longer, or the road's just gonna end. It's never gonna happen. Like you said, you're playing card ball against the youngsters, and Rocket League is very much a fast mechanical game. However, there's tons of ways to play and see results. I will have an open mind. Champ 1. Nice try. Nice try. That could have been in their net. In their net. Good. I think this is fine. So far, playing good. We overplayed the corner once. Kind of overplaying the offensive midfield, I guess, as a whole. Overthunk that, which is fine. Gonna let this play. Better. Good. Little bit of goal line awkwardness. Nice try. With just overall speed, like, I think if I could, good job. If I could change anything, it would just be like a tick faster. That's it. Like just a little bit faster. I don't think I'm gonna talk about speed though. We're overthinking some of these challenges. Backboard looks fine. I think it's like more so off-ball movement. Like, how do we move off the ball? Like when we like literally don't have control. The stuff that bugs me and like I don't know what to do with it yet. I'll just like show you the moments that bug me. This was the first one where like we're just like thinking too much. Posted a video yesterday, but like this is a dead play. Like I'll call this a dead play. Like there's nothing here, right? Like you don't have control. They're not hitting it to you. You don't have a shot. It's a dead play. So instead of like getting all choppy, like go do something, and like by do something, it's go steal boost quicker. Or like don't even be here. Like you're getting sucked into a dead play. Like you just don't want this. Not because like you don't have the mechs to deal with this. Like you just straight up don't want this play. Like just do something else. Steal boost, rotate, position deeper. I don't know yet. But like this bugged me. Just like you could call this speed, you could call it movement. We're just like overplaying this corner. This bugged me a little bit, and I'll show you a good example. This was really good, right? You just send it. You could play goal line, you could play back, but you could also just send it. I think we overplay this again, and it's that, like, it's a dead play, meaning, like, you're not controlling the ball, teammate didn't pass it, they're not hitting to you, you don't have a shot, and you just kind of get sucked into the dead play. And it's like, yeah, we stopped it, we hit it. And then we just kind of overthink this, like, just attack the ball. And, like, that's why, like, I'll talk about speed, because, like, speed's the easiest way to, like, instead of, like, breaking down these plays, oh, do this here, do this here, do this here, whatever, right? Like, literally overthinking the play options, like, just play faster and they naturally come to you. But we're not going to talk about speed today. I'm just, like, letting you know the things that bug me, and then I got to figure out what to do. This bugged me. No, this was good. There was a moment where we... Hold on, hold on. I mean, if I can't find it, I'm not going to break it down. But there's a moment where we kind of hesitated at the front post. That was good. Right here? No. Well, a little awkward right here. This is what's bugging me. Like, you're just, like, overthinking. And then this kind of bugs me too, where... No, not that. That was fine. This was good. Like, we're overthinking this too. Like, you don't know what you're playing for, right? Like, you're, okay, I'm going to attack that ball. Okay, my teammate's going to go. Okay, he's going to miss. I'm going to attack that ball. I'm going to wait. I'm going to... Right, like, you don't know what you're playing for, and that's why, like, speed solves it. If you're just fast, you can make a quicker decision, whether it's go or fake. But I like our backboard usage, and then we kind of overthink this too. Like, it's becoming a dead play. Like, this is a case of, like, you don't have the max yet to, like, the mechanical confidence yet to go up the wall and, like, get a soft touch down, just clear it off the wall, set up a pre-flip, low boost air dribble. They're not going to break down tons of options, but this is a case of, like, you don't have the max yet to deal with the POV like this, so, like, you're going for, like, the ground play. And, like, for your rank, it's just dead play. Go steal your boost. And then track here, demo here, leave the play out. Instead of, like, overthinking that and getting beat by speed, right? I'm just calling a demo speed. So, couple, like, things bugging me with, it's under the realm of, like, not knowing what to do, I think. Like, you don't know what else to do. Like, the creative option of, like, leave the play, which is creative. I don't know if we're, like, too focused on the ball. Good. Like, I hope you can, like, see, this is not a great example, but I hope you can see, like, how I was showing those moments of, like, you overthinking, right? And, like, you're thinking too hard about, like, the play in front or the ball or respecting the opponent, respecting your teammate. Like, you're just, like, thinking too hard, trying to play perfect, trying to get the right play done. And this is not a good example. But, like, look at your opponent who's, like, legit just chasing you, which is not good gameplay. They chase you and are still back on defense, stealing boost. I don't know how they didn't get that boost. It might be a glitch. And now moving the ball up the field. And, yeah, they threw the ball away. And, yeah, they got demoed. But, like, I'm more so trying to show, like, there's so many things you can do. It's not chase demos, but, like, you don't have to be so focused or overthink that play. I think we're getting like sucked into the moment, and like we're thinking way too hard on this. I think you play this fine. I wouldn't play any differently. And that player who's chasing demos is legit chasing demos, and I would not chase demos like they're doing. Although, like, I just get this vibe that we're way too focused on the ball. Yeah, like, trying to think how we can kind of tackle this. Like, this works. I'm just trying to continue to, I'm trying to tackle speed, tackle flow, tackle like movement to get you moving like a higher champ player, and then like the game sense and the mechanics will follow suit. Trying to think of like how to indirectly tackle it. Like this play right here, like I'm gonna try to explain this play like as a smart gold, a smart diamond, a smart champ even. I'm a second man. I'm patient. I forced a double commit. I do a little backflip, keep the ball in front, set up my teammate. I'm a good teammate. I just set up my teammate. I'm going to play a second man. Play patient. Let them double commit. Play patient. Read the play. Move the ball. It does nothing, though. Like, in terms of actual threat. Like, all you did was set up a teammate, and, yeah, you forced a double, but, like, that double commit's happening regardless of whether you're there or not. And yeah, you're playing the ball right now, but you don't have boost. Like, you're going to be dependent on this corner. We'll probably get the corner. We don't get the corner. And then it's like, and we get our recovery boost, which is good. But looking at that whole like 30 seconds, like there's no impact outside of like, you were a good teammate. And it's just the case of my issue with good teammate playstyles is you are dependent on your teammate doing something. So that's a risk, right? Like that's like you're investing in the stock market and you invest in some crappy Chinese company. You're taking like geographical, political risk. Like you're taking teammate risk by being a good teammate. So what if you don't get a good teammate and like straight up, like you lose the game because you can't solo play yourself, or you can't move off the ball yourself, or do anything other than like block the ball, save the ball, etc. Because like this game, all you've done is save the ball, you've shot, you've played second man. That's about it. And the goals you've scored, and I'm just trying to like communicate like what it takes to rank up. The goals you've scored, okay, a little bit of boom ball. That dude just straight up misses, teammate scores. Okay, like maybe high champ players are missing that ball, but like, okay, this whole play that you set up, number one, it's dependent on a teammate reading you. Number two, it's dependent on an opponent straight up whiffing. And like, those are things that like don't happen every game. This was good shot. I mean, like I'll take a goal like this. Like this is straight up impact. I want, like, my goal with you, Walsh, it's not speed. I'm trying to, like, I guess really my goal is more solo play. And my approach with speed was to get us into play more. So, like, you're 100% a second man, right? Like, that's a play style we could build out. But the important thing about second man is you need to be able to control the ball. As in air dribble control. So, like, your road ahead is, like, we can totally, like, play like this. Like, mentality-wise with, like, I want to be a good teammate. I'm going to play good defense. I'm going to highlight my teammate. But, like, when the opportunity comes to you, you need air dribble ball control. I would say that would be the highlight for champ. Like, a lot of our solo play is, like, ground dribbles. So, maybe I kind of go down a playstyle route with, like, let's highlight your playstyle. Let's highlight the preferred way to play. And I'm going to talk through the rest of this game how you can still be a second man. You could still play a good teammate mindset. You could play defense. You could shoot on net. But we're going to be a little bit more greedy for plays ourselves. And might throw in like some positioning, might throw in some ball control. Not sure. Like maybe that's like the middle ground. We'll focus on that. See if there's a little bit more solo play, a little bit more impact, right? It's like that's the issue. Like our impact is very much saves, set up a teammate. What if your teammate's bad? Not trying to blame teammates, but what if the opponents are really, really good and like your defense, like they're air dribbling and you just play goalie? Because that's like our defense, right? Like we play back post defense. So like maybe I try to like talk about defense too. Like what are some more nuanced defensive plays? All right. I'm going to kind of like, none of the plays I'm going to break down are the right way, but I'm going to try to talk through them. We're here. We get our boost. And it's up, fake. This ball rolls around. You get space to bring it this way for ground play, up the wall. Or this player challenges you and you just take a 50. You outplay them with the 50 and you go up the wall or up the midfield around them. So a little bit of like greedy solo play, a little bit of cheeky fakes, a little bit of defense. Instead of like, right, like this is, I'm not trying to shoot shots at you, but like this is gold. This is plat, right? Hit. Like we got to get, to move through champ, we got to get out of hit. We got to get out of save. We have to get out of this. Because we're dependent on that dude just freaking straight up. We don't know what Buttery Bagels is doing. All right, we see this. Let's be greedy. Let's work on mechs. Catch it on your car for a quick flick. If you can't catch it on your car, let that ball bounce again. So you could do a little one bounce pop, delayed power shot with low boost. Maybe just like bait in a 50, bait this guy to dive, bait this guy to dive, but something creative, right? Instead of, oh, let me just, that's gold. That's platinum. Again, not trying to shoot shots, but like this is taking your play style, but being a little bit more high champ-like. All right. Positioning. Here. Maybe not like right here, but like you can still like play forward for rebounds, but I want you to consider like deeper second man with the intention of this person's going to panic clear and I'm going to be in a deeper position so I could set up an air dribble or bring it up the wall. Or this player doesn't panic clear and I have a little bit more room to sell my fake challenge. I play my shadow defense, which we don't even really have shadow defense. Like shadow defense is probably something I should be seeing like 1 out of 3 transitions back to defense. Like it's a very popular defensive play. Play your shadow, save, up the wall, up the midfield. You could play like you did. You could fake like you did. It's an option. We're playing shadow right now. Let's be greedy. Strong grounder here. Grounder here. Not a hit up, as in we're like literally struggling to make contact with the ball. More of an intentional grounder. You got to like pinch the ball to the ground to get a grounder. I think we're above like me telling you how to ground the ball. You do this. Grounder up the wall. Maybe you didn't hit your grounder, or maybe you did. My ball. My boost. My solo play. You just did the hard work of faking and playing shadow defense. Yes, your teammate got the demo. They are out of boost. This is your solo play. Want you to be greedy. Instead of, oh, I'll be a good teammate. I'll let my teammate go. Let's see what teammate does. Well, the opponents just straight up missed the ball again. So I guess people do miss the ball a lot. But I want this to be your solo play, not, oh, I'll hold down the fort and play some defense and try to set you up again. Like, you need to set yourself up. And, like, maybe, like, let's not talk about speed. Let's just talk about solo play. Fake. Good. All good. I don't want to tackle like goal line mistakes like this. I'm literally brushing past this. Because I don't want to overload you. I mostly want to talk about like deeper second man, more intentional solo play. So we're pushing into the play, and you could do that, but like see how now you're not in a position to air dribble, not in a position to shoot, not in a position to bring it up the wall if you wanted. Not saying those are the right plays, but see how you will habitually push in. I'm going to play the shot, fake, and then get choked up in your space, and now you can't solo play because you're too close, and you're left with a hit to set up your teammate. All right, we see this. I don't want that. I'm going to get 100 boost. I'm either going to play an open ball, or they're going to play, and I'm just going to play defense and set up my ball control. Now, why would you do that? Because there's nothing you can do here. That's mechanical. That's solo play focus. Yes, you're solo playing, but this is, right? Like, this is what gold plat will do. Yes, you could still take 50s. Yes, you could still solo play on the ground. But, like, nearly all of our decisions are saves or set up teammate. We're going to keep doing that. But more selfish play. Right here. Teammate's going to score. Opponents are going to score. Yes, I know this is sloppy gameplay, and I know you can probably get away with everything you're doing. And, like, just think about this, like, logically. Your playstyle is working because these opponents are straight up whiffing the ball. You're going to get to a rank where this doesn't happen. That works. We're 100% getting choked up on defense. Probably the highlight of our defense is backboard. You're on the backboard a lot, which is great. I would say a lot of the defense I'm talking about is like deeper second man and then shadow defense transitions and setting up solo play up the field through that. That's probably the majority of my defense I'm talking about. And then with the little bonus, dude, because it's now happened 3 times, which is it's kind of weird, right? Like you're very much a safe, passive, good teammate, defensive player, yet like you don't. Like, you're throwing yourself in these awkward, we'll just call it no man's land. Like, straight up, just play a back post, dude. Fix your rotation right now. That's simple. Like, I'm not going to overcomplicate it. Back post. Now I'm going to show the previous play, which is a little bit tougher. Okay, we're off kickoff. Back post. Because, like, I'm not saying back post because, you know, like, traditionally back post is very defensive. I'm literally telling you not to play defense. I'm telling you to play back post because if you're here and they throw the ball away, you have air dribble solo play. You have solo play up the field. It's more so I'm telling you back post to get out of these awkward no man's land positions. But I mostly want to reap the benefits of solo play. That's the only reason I'm saying back post. This is just awkward. No other way to say it. And I'm currently not going down a ball chaser route with you, where we could ball chase and make these positions better. But I'm kind of building on the defensive, patient second man. Literally just focus. Back post rotations, goal line rotations, like maybe you're rotating back, goal line. Really try to anchor that out and set up solo play out of your saves. And that's where we're going to leave it, dude. All in all, my approach with this, we're moving in a completely opposite direction, right? I would say, like, if we could classify my earlier pieces of advice, it was a lot of like first man aggression, ball chasing, speed, movement. Now, working in a complete opposite end of the spectrum, now that we've experimented with the fast stuff, and now we're kind of highlighting elements of our more natural play style, see what happens. I always, like, I know you're somewhat new here, I always teeter-totter. That's how I do coaching. I find it the best way to learn the situational aspects of this game is to go fast, to go slow, to go control, to go to boom, to go demo, to go to solo play. Constantly working through the extremes. And I hope this helps. And I hope you can see, like, I'm not telling you to change a play style, but like your play style on steroids is air dribble, reset, double reset, freestyle mechanics. That's like your professional play style on steroids. Like playing second man, playing third man in a professional setting is all about solo play. Kinda. There's a lot of different types of second man. We have someone who plays at a top 100 level here, who plays more of a midfield force second man. So like I do build on that, but for the most part, a lot of it is solo play. Good stuff. Clean. I just want more individual impact. That's really where my head was at. I started with overthinking plays, right? Like I could see you think I was overthinking, you overthinking, and I kind of just went in a different direction. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of ways to play the game. Like sometimes my advice gets taken out of context, sometimes, but like that's like advice very particular to Walsh. Like I've now looked at Walsh's replays for a month, maybe 3 weeks, maybe. So like I'm getting to know him as a player. So like I will work more in like extremes rather than more so like conceptual stuff. Like, hey, let's learn this rotation. Let's learn this. It's more of like, let's try to like develop your play style and push past barriers. But yeah, generally speaking, like people hate this, but what's the difference between what is the major visual difference between Grand Champ and Gold? Speed and mechanics. And then obviously tons of game sense, but for the most part, speed and mechanics rule the game. Yeah, deep second man's good for solo play. Like if you're too close to the play, you're often left with a 50 or a cut or a challenge. If you're farther back, you have more room to solo play. That's like the theory behind it. But there's a middle ground. You don't want to be too deep because then you're only left with a defensive option. You'll get it, Triz. It's you just got to go for stuff, man. You got to go for stuff and make mistakes. I think Door is a good example of that. I'm not telling you to do this, but Door's been doing like a daily clip challenge where he forces himself to upload a mechanical clip. I think that's really good if your brain, like if you need that kind of accountability, if you're into that. But I think Door knows firsthand how probably the hardest thing about mechanics is actually making the decision to go for them in game. That's, I think, the biggest obstacle. Choosing to do something risky